What if I told you your life isn't an accident? That you're here for a reason bigger than you even imagine? The purpose-driven life teaches us that true fulfillment comes from discovering and living out God's unique purpose for us. I can tell you this, I've had moments where I felt lost until I realized purpose isn't something that I create. It's something that I uncover. Today, we're going to explore 3 life-changing lessons from this book, The Purpose-Driven Life, written by RickWarren. If you haven't read this book, I highly recommend that you read this book. The first premise I want to talk about is that you were made for more. Your life has eternal significance because it's part of God's plan, not just your own plan. RickWarren writes in this book, quote, "It's not about you," unquote. Think about that. 4 words, it's not about you. Purpose starts when we shift from self-focus to godly focus. Now, whatever you believe God is, that's for you to determine. A higher power, a deity, something in the heavens, even an alien, all-powerful alien, but a creator, God. Think of a puzzle piece for a second. It's meaningless alone by itself, but vital in the bigger picture. You're that piece, that one piece in God's design. Have you ever feel like you were just kind of drifting? What if you're not lost, just not yet plugged into your purpose? You're not here by chance. You're here for a mission, and a mission that only you can fulfill. And I hope that that's why you're part of Billy Goat Tales. That's why I hope you're part of our membership. That's why I hope you are subscribed to this channel. Because we need you, because you're a piece of the puzzle. And I also believe that purpose fuels action. Living with purpose means aligning your daily choices with God's 5 big purposes, which he describes those in the book: worship, fellowship, discipleship, ministry, and mission. Those are 5 areas: worship, fellowship, discipleship, ministry, and mission. Warren says in this book, purpose isn't a vague idea. It's practical. It's loving God, growing with others, serving others, sharing hope. It's the giver's gain pathway. It's the giver's gain philosophy. Imagine waking up each day knowing your to-do list matters eternally. Whether it's a smile or a prayer or a bold step, it matters eternally. Not just to you, not just for your tasks that are connected to your goals, but eternally. Mother Teresa didn't start big. She started with a purpose, one act of love at a time. It builds. Purpose turns ordinary days into extraordinary legacies, one intentional step at a time. I believe purpose outlasts any type of pain. And we talked about pain and pleasure in one of our videos because there's 2 ways to motivate someone. That's either pain or pleasure. But I believe purpose outlasts pains. When you know your why, and we have a whole X space on why, knowing your why, you can endure any how whatsoever when you know your why. Purpose gives you strength through life's storms all the time. So you got to know your why. And please check out the video on that and check out our X space on that. We have an actual life coach that is certified in the Why Institute, and it was just a great X space. And we also have a video on that. In this book, The Purpose-Driven Life, Warren reminds us of trials all throughout the book. And he tells us they're not just random. They shape us for God's glory and our own growth. Think of someone who's faced loss but kept going because their faith and their purpose anchored them. We know those folks. He says in the book, your struggles aren't the end. They are the forge where your purpose is refined. With purpose, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. Even in the dark, even alone, you have to find your purpose. This whole thing is a formula. We walk you through finding your why, asking what ifs, taking action, understanding the power of I am, knowing how powerful honor is, and persistence, and taking action. Here at Billy Goat Tales, these are the principles that we stand on, and we live by them. And we seek others with a purpose and with intention to find these principles appealing. So in conclusion for today's video, the Purpose-Driven Life book summary. A purpose-driven life isn't a dream. It's a decision. It's saying yes to God's plan, yes to action, yes to resilience. You were made for more than just getting by. You were made for more than just investing in crypto. And I say crypto for all of you that don't know, we emerged out of the cryptocurrency industry. But you're more than that. You were made to shine. Start living that purpose today. So ask yourself today, what is my next step? Because a life of purpose isn't waiting, it's calling you. Okay, everybody, if you like what you heard today, please like and subscribe. We appreciate you. And remember, every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on X, at Billy Goat Tales is the handle. We have an X space every single Tuesday. We'd love to see you there. And also, every Sunday, we go live on our YouTube channel, which is this channel, Givers Gain 111. Thanks, everyone. God bless. Have a great day.
You can be tough, you can be hard. If you are not a giver, here's my card. There is only one way to win, one way to be well through loving and giving. There is nothing else.